we're gonna make my own technology today, and today we're actually the difference between my country, between New Zealand. This is made by How's Your Dad, so he's a New Zealander. I watched his content before. It's pretty funny. So yeah, let's get into this.
G'day and welcome to this instructional video on the difference between Australia and New Zealand.
Yep. They got a mag.
Over the years, a lot of you fellas have thought I'm from Australia, but I don't sound
No.
like an Australian. Over the years, a lot of you fellas have thought I'm from Australia, but I don't sound anything like an Australian. So
No, he doesn't.
that was like Australian-ness talk. I'm from New Zealand. Some quick fire facts. Australians are known as Aussies, while us New Zealanders are known as Kiwis. That's because we have
Yep, we're known as Aussie.
Kiwis. They're like a little bird. In Australia, you go like kangaroos.
Yep.
In Australia, you throw boomerangs, while here in New Zealand, we throw gumboots.
Yeah, I'm true, I've seen that.
Just like that. Yeah, I know at the start of my videos I say g'day, which a lot of people think is just an Australian greeting. But we also say that here in New Zealand. It's like a shared word between the two countries.
Not
Things we don't share with Australia are Lord of the Rings, the All Blacks, Taika Waititi, and Pavlova, which is a delicious dessert that we definitely don't share with the Australians, but they stole it.
to be honest, this is true for New Zealand. Pavlova is their name. I don't give a shit what everyone else says. I am Australian. I serve up Pavlova, and it's names that the Kiwis did it first. Why would they not have Kiwis for it then? If it's, yeah.
They've claimed that, and a big long list of others, but we'll move on from that.
Yeah, move on.
Australians wear budgie smugglers to the beach, where here in New Zealand we wear togs. They're just a bit more family friendly, really. Australia's a pretty big place, while New Zealand is quite a small place. Like cool small though, not like haha small. Australians call this a fish when it's clearly a fish. This is a chili bin because it's a bin that keeps things
Cool.
chilled. But in Australia they've called it an esky. Kind of makes no sense, Cobber. Chili bin.
Makes sense to me.
Australians chuck shrimp on the barbie, but we just throw like sausages or lamb chops or like a boiler.
And knowing that, we don't say whip on the barbie, we say pond.
Just chuck the pot on.
I don't say that properly.
This is obviously a jandal.
Yep,
a Japanese
and we call it a thong.
Jandal, but in Australia they've got very confused.
Call it a
They
thong.
went ahead and called it a thong. We don't leave out any letters of our country. We call New Zealand, New Zealand, but Australians, they call Australia just Straya. So back home in Straya, weird.
I say a normal way, Australia.
A lap too far. This house is already pretty crowded with all the Australian lingo. So I'm out of dad and I'm not from Australia. You know, I'm from New Zealand.
Oh my god. Okay, alright. Next.
G'day and welcome to this
Part 2 now.
on the difference between New Zealand and Australia. Part 2.
Oh god.
New Zealand. This one. New Zealand.
Yeah, New Zealand's the bottom of the web.
The biggest difference between Australia and New Zealand is the accent. Here in New Zealand we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. While over in Australia they say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They say 6 instead of saying 6. Australia is
we
covered
say
in
shit
lots
and
of
you say
animals
shit.
and things. Where here in New Zealand we've just got sheep, like
Another
lots
sheep.
of sheep. In Australia they love the letter Z.
Hey, do you know GF? No, you fuck. I'm not gonna say it.
Just stick it anywhere. So like Sharon would become Shazza, Aaron would become Azza, and Gary would be called Gazza.
Gizza.
But here in New Zealand, you know, Sharon, Aaron, and Gary, we just call them bro. If you were to like make a mistake, us Kiwis would say, "Oh bugger." Where in Australia they'd say, "Oh street, oh street, Australia, oh street." In New Zealand, if you have a mullet and you drink cheap beer, you're known as a bogan. Where in Australia, if you have a mullet and you drink cheap beer, you're also known as a bogan. It's kind of like a shared word between the two countries.
Yeah.
Bogan. But things we don't share with Australia are Flight of the Conchords, Peter Jackson, Sir Edmund Hillary, Pineapple Lumps, and Crowded House, which is an iconic New Zealand band which Australia stole from us, but
I'm sorry, mate. You're not
snack
that
both
colour.
countries enjoy a hot meat pie.
Just the same as us. We enjoy a hot meat pie too. But I think the meat pies are probably better over there.
In New Zealand, we make the best ones. That's a fact.
Yeah, because I want a pie of chicken.
In Australia, they call this a sanger. Oh, chuck us a chicken and Evo.
Sanger.
We just call it a sandwich. In Australia, it takes about 3 days to drive non-stop from one side to the other. That's 3 days and 16 deadly spider bites.
No, I hate spines.
3 hours, but you know that's 3 hours, 4 sheep crossing the road, traffic jams, and 2 hobbits. In New Zealand, when we apply sunscreen, we like make sure it's all rubbed in, so you don't have any like white marks left over. Where in Australia, they don't know how to do that for some reason. I don't know why no one's.
I make sure I rub it in.
Oh, hey mate, you got a bit of something on your nose there, copper. In Australia, they like to add the word "but" at the end of a sentence. So like, oh, it's a pretty hot day, but, which is kind of confusing. But then again, here in New Zealand, we like to add the words "yeah, nah" to the end of a sentence. So like, yeah, it's a pretty hot day, yeah, nah. The number one sport in Australia
Still confuses me.
only Australia plays
Like a but.
Aussie rules football. We're here in New Zealand, our number one sport is like a world
Rugby.
renowned sport, which we're also the world champions at. It's rugby. Aussie rules, a little bit weird. It's kind of like how America has the
American
baseball
football.
World Series, but then it's only played domestically within America. Maybe the next video is the differences between America and New Zealand. Anyway, that was the differences between Australia and New Zealand, and no Australians or New Zealanders were harmed in the making of this
No.
video. This video will end in less than seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
6. Lord of the Rings. Kings of the Rings. Kings of the Rings.
I thought he said Lord of the Rings. But no, but guys, if you like this video, like the difference between Australia and New Zealand, but it's actually quite a few things I can say, like a meat pie, and the, I can't remember what he said. Yeah, I mean, the accent is different. But yeah, New Zealand has enjoyed them for more New Zealand stuff. I'll see you next time.